What lake am I on? Superior. Lake Superior. Yep. Hopefully this will be good enough service. We will see. I'm trying to stay still. All right. So the water, despite the waves, is actually crystal clear. I'm hoping you guys are able to see this not too bad. Service is not great where I'm at right now. So honestly, I don't even know if the comments are gonna pop up. So if this ends up being a complete flop, then I will be sure to just delete the video. But 64 degrees right now, okay? I got my temperature gauge to prove that. Hold on, let me grab it. All right, so got our temperature gauge. I'll wait for a couple more people to hop on here before I start using this thing and telling you guys just how cold it actually is. Of course, the air is not that bad. I think the air, I think it's like 65 degrees right now here. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna hang out here for a second. I think my service may be affecting it being able to be live, because usually there's a bunch of you guys on already. I think I might actually not have service, guys. Hold on, let me try to get back to 2 bars, because I'm at 1 bar right now. Without getting enough service, I'll end up just burning up my battery. Let's see. Come on, service, where'd you go? Where'd you go, service? We had like 3 bars just a few minutes ago. Now we're down to 1 bar. Okay, if you're watching, can you comment and let me know if it's coming through at all? Because I've got 1 bar right now. I did have 2 before I started this. Now I decided to start it and I've got 1 bar. All right, so if you can see me and hear me, please comment, let me know that you guys can hear okay. Because like I said, I don't have great service right now. Let's see. If we walk down the beach this way, I bet we'll get better service. I'm wondering if the viewer watching is Zach or my wife right now. Wonder. All right. See if we can get better service down this beach. Okay. Can you guys see me at all? Or is it just because, like I said, I've got 1 bar service. I had perfect service before I tried to start this. There's Zach. All right. So I just went swimming. All right, I got 2 bars. This might actually work. Okay, I've got 2 bars of service right now. That's good. That's good. All right. So temperature of the sand is like, what is it? It's 64 degrees. All right. Now the water is about, oh, that's close. Okay, yeah, about 66 coming in. So it's a little chilly. All right, a little chilly. So it's about 65 and 65. So it can't be that bad. So I'm gonna jump in. This is Lake, gosh dang it, what's the name of Lake Superior in Michigan. I've never been here before till today. This is actually, I'm parked up here on the bank. This is actually one of the scenic views that I'm at right now. So it looks like the ocean. It looks like there could be sharks here. I don't know. It looks a lot like the ocean. There might even be some mermaids or something in here, to be honest. All right. I'm gonna set you guys up. Can you guys hear the audio okay? There's gonna be a lot of waves in the background because I am, well, I keep wanting to say the ocean, not in the ocean, obviously. Audio is good, all right. All right. I'm gonna jump in. This water's 64, the air's 64. I'm doing it. I'm gonna jump in, setting you guys up on my tripod. Zach, I got our tripod. I bring it with me to Michigan, just in case this happens. Woo. And it's cold. It's not good at all. That was a bad idea. The water is freezing cold. All right. 64 doesn't seem that bad when you hear it, but when you dive in it and it's cold air, well, cool air, it's not cold, it's more like fall air. It can be a little chilly. But we are, like I said, we're in Lake Superior. I forget what town, but I might post that later or something. But I just wanted to show you guys this awesome site here. The water's very clear, by the way. So the water, well, it's wavy, but look at all these rocks. The water's actually really clear. It was a lot more clear earlier before the waves started coming in. I kind of got here a little late because it took me forever to drop off in the middle of nowhere in Michigan. And we're in the, what's it called? The Northern Peninsula, is that pronounced right? Okay, we're up there on Lake Superior. Like I said, the water isn't that bad. The temperature gauge read 64, I think it was, or 65. Let's see what it was. Let's see what it was. I don't remember. 60, yeah, 64 or 6. Well, it dropped to 63, and the sand was. Well, it looks like the temperature is dropping. The sand is now 59. It was a little warmer than that earlier, so temperature is dropping. Sorry, I was checking my feet. I thought maybe I stepped on something, but I think I'm okay. But yeah, there's no one on this beach, literally. It's just me. I'm surprised. This is like the overlook. There's nobody up there. I've got my truck parked up here, but I'm kind of surprised that there's nobody up there probably staring at me, wondering what the hell I'm doing fucking swimming when it's 60. Well, what is it? It's the low 60s right now for sure. It's a little chilly, but it's not horrible. It's gonna be a good night's sleep. And I wasn't where I'm at. It's kind of rural, so I couldn't actually find a truck stop or a Planet Fitness for the night. So I'm going to set up on my truck over here on the beach. If I had a tent or hammock or Zach's freaking 10-man tent right now, I would totally be setting it up somewhere right here and just sleeping out here on the beach. I really wish I could, but I don't know if that's even legal here, to be honest. There's no signs like right here that say you can't, but there is signs up on the parking spots up here that say no overnight parking, but I'm gonna do that anyway. Worst case scenario, I get woken up in the middle of the night and they're like, hey, you gotta move, and I'll have to just drive down the road some more. But I think we're gonna be okay. It's not a ghetto area. Michigan's actually really nice. You can like, I mean, this looks just like the ocean. This is crazy to me. This is so crazy. I've never seen anything like this. I definitely am gonna come back up here. There's a pretty little town back this way. There's also a Michigan State College or something. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to Google it. I don't know. Because like I said, it's my first time up here, so you got to kind of give me a break on that. But super nice. And earlier, on up this lake, the lake below Lake Superior, can't remember the name, easy to find. Zach, if you're listening, let me know what the name of the lake below Lake Superior is, the real big lake. Is Lake Michigan a thing? If not, whatever lake it's called, that lake was actually, when it was calm next to the islands, it was really blue looking. It was actually really nice. This water looked a little prettier, but the wind picked up, it got wavy. The wind's actually pretty good now. I mean, you can see the trees aren't even really moving, but the waves still picked up. I think this place is just like the ocean almost. It is Lake Michigan. All right, Zach, smart. For some reason on my maps, it looked like it said something different, but I really like this out here, guys. Zach, we may have to move Southern Bang headquarters to upper the northern Peninsula. Oh my gosh, Peninsula. I'm trying to pronounce this word. Peninsula. Shoot, I can't remember how to pronounce it. All right, give me a break. But Northern Michigan, we're gonna have to move Southern Bank headquarters to Northern Michigan. Yeah, visiting in the summer would be a better idea than what I'm currently doing, but it's not bad actually. There's not even, it's mostly pine trees, so it's not even a lot of fall trees up here. There's more fall trees right now in West Virginia than there is here. And it's all, you can see it's all green. Everything's green because it's all mostly pine trees. This is almost like, it's almost like Florida. This is literally Florida with snowmobiles. I mean, even the sand's not too far off from Florida. The sand's not orange like it is on the East Coast beaches. All right, this sand's actually more like a gray color, but it's actually sand. I thought since it was a lake, it'd probably be something like muddy, kind of like the Tennessee lakes, like Lake Cherokee or Douglas Lake or the other lakes that's over there in Tennessee. They all have muddy bottoms, but this one, it's all sand. It's like literally a beach. I don't know if it's because it's so huge. Also curious how deep this lake is. Like, what's the deepest point? Because it looks like it gets pretty freaking deep. Whenever the sun was on this, I could actually see, not on Lake Superior, but Lake Michigan, I could see the sandbar, all right? So I could see the sandbar, and then I could see the second sandbar beyond that, just like you would if you were at in Panama City Beach or beach in Florida. I keep looking up here because I'm wondering when somebody's gonna pull up and be staring at me talking to myself out here. That's what I'm doing, basically. But yeah, guys, this is pretty cool. I'm really excited to show you guys this. I wasn't planning on jumping in the water again, but I did do it anyway. Wasn't the plan, but I did decide to do it. For you guys, I did. Moving forward. Okay, moving forward. This is, it looks rough right now, but it's actually crystal clear, all right? It's just because the sun's down. This is Lake Superior. All right, you can actually see it's crystal clear. All right, the water is crystal. It's kind of hard to see because the sun's actually going down on us, but this water is actually crystal clear. So this is not disgusting. In fact, our lakes in Tennessee are much dirtier than this lake. That's a fact. Not to mention, Zach knows what goes on with Lake Cherokee. 1,300 feet deep. Wow. That's a lot deeper than Lake Cherokee. So I think the deepest spot on Lake Cherokee I found with my boat was like 210 feet, maybe 210 feet. And you're saying this one goes to 1,300 feet. That's insane. 1,300 feet. What's the math of that if it's me? I'm 6 foot. I can't do it in my head. That's more than, is that more than 60 of me? No, that'd be 6,000. All right, I'm not gonna do that math. I changed my mind. I don't have access to a calculator right now. What is in my pocket? Okay. I thought I jumped in with something bad, but this wasn't in my pocket when I jumped in the water. All right, so it's 200 of me. Holy cow. So this lake behind me is 200 of me deep. That's insane. 200. Look at Zach, the calculator whiz today, son. All right. But there's a ton of cool looking rocks too. Hold on. When this wave goes in, I'm gonna show you. All right, hold on. We gotta wait for the water to stop doing this bad. Look at all those rocks. They're super cool looking. We almost lost the phone. That would have been bad. All right. So the water's super clear. Like I said, this is the clearest lake. This is the craziest lake I've ever seen, actually. I didn't know lakes like this existed. Like, I knew these lakes were huge, but I didn't think they were like the ocean. I thought they were more like a regular lake. Not with waves and currents and riptides, possibly. Or rip currents, too. Well, that's the same thing, dummy. But anyway, I was reading, apparently people do drown out here from the rip current in the ocean. Where basically it pulls you out, and most people will try to fight it, and they'll try to swim back. And what happens is you end up wearing yourself out because you can't fight the current, and then it just sucks you on out. What you're supposed to do is swim diagonally back to the beach. If you try to fight it head on, it's gonna take you. Lose you on occasion. All right, sorry about that, guys. The signal is a little rough. If I stay still, it might be a little bit better for you guys. I'm about to call it quits. My nipple is like, I'm touching my nipple right now. It's really cold. Kind of hurts. The nipple's hard. That was for you, Zach. I know you're gonna see that. All right. But yeah, guys, this is like, I think that will get you banned. Maybe so, Zach, maybe so. Yes, the hurricane warning is in Florida. So Dizzy Fred 7.8. This, if you haven't been watching, I don't think you have because of what you just commented, but this is actually Lake Superior. I keep wanting to say some other lake for some reason, but this is Lake Superior, so it's pretty cool. Really cool looking. But yeah, no, I don't think the hurricane's actually supposed to hit up here. I don't think it'll make it. I think it'll die off before that, but pretty cool. So if you're just tuning in, Lake Superior, that's where I'm at. It's super clear. It's crystal clear, actually. Look at all these rocks. They're everywhere. Yes, it's way up north. Extremely far up north. So I was checking out this truck up here, making sure it wasn't a cop trying to tow my truck or something. But yeah, we were very far up north. I've never been this far up north until this morning. The furthest up north I was, the regular part of Michigan is what I call it. For the Upper Peninsula, that's the word I was looking for. That's where I'm at right now. So yeah, super cool. But I'm about to hop off of here, guys. So if you guys have any questions, just leave in the comments. If you're just tuning in, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you guys on the next